Alright, welcome back to Nigel. Rambling about Nigel stuff. Let's see.
Me!
Yes, you're here.
I doubt you'll find much of interest in there. They're mainly law books. Charles Penvillin was a prominent judge in the 16th century. Sad to say, he lost his son at a young age, left his estate to his grandson, Thomas.
The tank engine? I guess we'll never know. Let's spin
Well,
this way.
16th century law can still be interesting to read.
Do you mind if I use this computer?
No, not at all. But it's very old. Feel free to use mine if I'm not here.
Who's Alan?
Alan Penvillin was a noted researcher in computers and languages. Jane let me into his computer, but there was nothing much of interest on it.
What's the password?
I'm not sure.
Worth a shot. Okay. Over here, we have...
Nowadays, that should be an achievement.
This game was before achievements.
Those are mainly Penelope Penvillin's collections of French novels. She was a patron to a raft of artists, and her salon was quite popular. She was quite the libertine.
I'll bet.
Even kept her maiden name after her marriage.
Cool. Alright, now let's spin out this way, and it's time to go meet the person we've both not been looking forward to seeing, I bet. Jane.
Well, I don't have any problem with Jane.
You should.
Hi,
She's a
you
problem.
must be Nancy. I'm so pleased you're here. I'm
No.
Jane. I know you've come to visit my stepmom, but I'd love it if you could pop by whenever you get the chance. Oh, we'll have such fun. Let's play a game.
Not right now. Maybe later. I'd like to ask some questions first.
Sure, what do you want to know? About Mummy? I mean, Linda. I do hope you'll help. She's been a bit out of sorts lately.
Do you know why she doesn't want to be seen?
I think maybe it's because of the lady in black. I was playing in Mummy's room when she wasn't there, and when I
The
looked
Grim Reaper?
up, there was a lady all dressed in black putting something on Mummy's
I
nightstand.
think Linda would be dead if it was the Grim Reaper.
Did you recognize the woman?
I couldn't see her face because she wore a cape with a hood. The lady put a note on Mummy's nightstand, but I didn't read it. That's when Mummy started feeling poorly. I don't want to think about that. Let's play a game. It will cheer me up.
Not right now, but maybe later.
You can come in anytime you want, even if I'm not here. I've got some really smashing things. I'm so happy you've come, Nancy. I hope you can make Mummy feel better.
Smashing!
Yep, we're gonna save that alcove for last, because we're gonna build up to that.
That's my family tree. Ask me anything about anyone. Go on, ask me.
Who do we want to ask about? No one on this page looks interesting.
Eleanor!
Where's Eleanor? There she is.
What can you tell me about Eleanor?
Just that she was burned as a witch, but it wasn't true, and her father, James, died when he saw her die. And then the family fled to France. I don't want to talk about this.
James died of a broken heart.
Yeah. Anyone here of interest? Not really. People. I don't think there's really anyone we need to learn about. Maybe
Tell me
Bridget.
about Brigitte, the one born in 1759.
She never married and was bonkers for astronomy. She adopted her sister's son, Richard, who later got killed at Waterloo.
Waterloo.
Probably got killed by Napoleon.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. Anyway, here's.
Well, I mean, Napoleon fought the Battle of Waterloo, didn't he?
I think so. Ah, the Book of Runes. Remember that, because they'll come back to haunt you again and again. Okay, I don't know why you need to learn runes.
Nigel gave that to me when I was in the library once. I think he was hoping it would scare me, but it didn't. I'm too smart to believe in that sort of stuff.
Monsters. Monsters.
I want this book. I want this book in real life.
Why would you want this book?
It's cool. I love reading about mythical monsters. You should know this by now.
Might come in handy.
Yep. And now Nancy knows Paliki Vada's his number. We'll call her when we run out of things to do.
I used
Or
that
never.
to make
Maybe
cakes
never.
for Lulu the parrot. That's why the ingredients are so nasty. Like I would eat mealworms. Aren't you glad we don't have to use that thing to
Actually,
cook
you could
our
eat
food?
mealworms.
I saw the kitchen. What
desperate
happened to
enough.
it?
I guess you could say I happened
They
to
are
it,
edible,
but it
that's
was
why they're
Effie's
called
fault.
mealworms.
She inspired me to study the oxidation rates of different kinds of cookie doughs. Only my snickerdoodle experiment got away from me.
I would love to hear what Mrs. Drake had to say about that.
Who's this?
That's my mom.
Oh dear!
My real
This
mom. She's
stupid
an opera singer.
snickerdoodle is skittering
It's not
across
like
the
she's famous
floor.
or anything.
Yeah.
But she does live in Paris.
Fun Paris.
What is this book?
Don't know really. Ethel gave it to me. She said it belonged to my grandfather.
Which means
Do
it's...
you think
Ah!
Armstrong is cute?
Shut up!
Who the hell is Brady Armstrong?
A guy from the final scene. This has the book of
Each of those
puzzle
cups
solutions,
seems to be
kinda.
associated with a Roman numeral.
Somehow it's supposed to tell you what to do for this game. Is it helpful? In a word, no.
Not
Alright.
in the least little bit.
That
What's
was
this?
written by Charles Penvillin way back in like the 1500s. When I read it, it seemed really familiar, you know?
No, I don't. Nancy, you gonna read it aloud or not? Fine, I'll read it. As the moon rises upon thee, fear not, but draw upon the stream of absent friends, and toast to their memories in happiness and wonder. With the stalwart heart of a knight. I can't do that voice anymore. Let charity be thy guiding angel. Stay firm in knowledge as a dedicated geometer.
Geometer.
I said that, and fear not the ravages of Father Time. For, dear child, as you learn the lessons of folly, the secrets of this world shall dawn in thy soul.
Amen.
That's not a prayer.
I totally love
It
that
could
show.
be.
Isn't Brady Armstrong so dreamy? Total hottie.
I have many objections.
You had a guinea pig?
Yes, but
It looks like a knockoff
When?
of Riverdale, which
I
is
don't
already a
know.
knockoff.
I'd really rather not think about it, alright?
I think this game was made before the show started.
Well, clearly.
Looks like you're
so I
learning
guess
some interesting
you know what
stuff.
could be a
Bet
knockoff
you wouldn't
of
say
Clone
that
High.
if you were the one who had to learn it.
Maybe. I'm glad I don't have to do this kind of school anymore. And you remember the chattering teeth, don't ya?
We never messed around with it.
Yeah, you did. You clicked on it, and I was like, well, I was saying here, like, you haven't looked at everything, and you're like, oh, we could just click on this, and then after a while, you gave up and left.
It's been a while since we played that. I didn't remember the chattering teeth, actually.
It's been what, almost a year? Yeah. Well, I mean, this is actually going to go up exactly a year later, I think. So, yeah.
Hard to believe it's been that long.
It's not quite been since this recording session, but when this goes up, yeah.
I know, but it's hard to believe how quickly time has passed. Anyway, I mean, heck, get this. Fortnite is about to celebrate its 3-year birthday.
Good for it.
That's how long it's been. My gosh, time just moves so weirdly, doesn't it?
It does.
Seems like just yesterday you and I met for the first time.
You didn't hear it, but as you were talking, the thing went from chattering to chicken noises. And that's first Easter egg of the game. First item of the game. Wow, how do you like that? Alright.
Where did it cut me at?
I'm sorry, what?
Where did it cut me off at?
You must be Nancy.
oh.
I'm Jane's tutor, Ethel.
How do you do?
How do you do?
Jane is very excited you're visiting. You're all she's talked about for the past week.
Alright.
I saw Jane's lesson schedule. That's quite an unusual list of subjects.
Yes, well, I'm sorry, but I'm in a bit of a rush. I need to go over some things with Jane.
Oh, I guess I'll be going then.
That's
It was a
always gonna be
pleasure
creepy.
meeting you, Nancy. Our paths will cross.
She's a
again,
very
sure.
creepy person.
Now, what were you saying before Ethel decided to grace us with
I
her
was-
presence?
I was asking where Discord decided to cut me off at because it broke again, and I was like, I was rambling on about stuff that happened in the past that feels like just yesterday, and then it was I knew things weren't going on when you stopped chattering the teeth.
Well, no, you everything you said got heard. You probably missed what I said, didn't you? Did you hear what I said about the
Yeah.
chicken noises and Easter
I
egg?
said- No, I didn't hear anything about chicken, but I did talk about that time that I got stuck on an ice floe.
Oh, we didn't hear that. I guess it did cut off. Anyway,
I said-
it's musical
I
stairs
said-
time. You notice they make noises every time you go up, like bling and whoop and wah and Budlading.
Budding.
And
Whoop.
wah, wah. Wah, Luigi. Okay. And once you know, like, take note of all those sounds, you come up here and realize these levers make those same sounds. And 2 additional sounds for no apparent reason. And so if you take note of the sounds you heard as you come up and then spell them out based on where they are on here, you'll get... a key! I can just leave. Alright, so, we're actually doing pretty well on moving things already.
Not as quickly as when you and I did it.
I suppose, yeah. Well, we can actually start moving things forward a little bit. We got the key. We know what that's for. We could go ahead and solve
We haven't done
this
the puzzle
miserable...
box yet.
Yeah, let's get this miserable box out of the way while we're here. That's a good idea.
Thank you.
Yeah. I hate this miserable box. And let's see here.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't be a puzzle box if it was easily opened.
Ah, wrong way. This is supposed to be blue, I'm pretty sure.
But you best pass blue.
Yeah. And then next is you. You're all the way... Ah! Open. All the way open. And then you're red. Hello, red. Next is the lion. The lion is just a 4th covered. You're a cover, right? That's half. No! There we go. And it's already red, huh?
You'd think one of them would be green.
Give it a minute. There's still some to go. Like this guy.
Oh, right. You already did this one.
Yeah, so rabbit's next. So here's your wish, green.
Yay! The best color.
Yeah. And the left half of the moon's already covered. Wow. Great. Junior mode for the win. And finally,
Another fish.
the fishes. We cover the left 4th of the moon. I could probably just pull this so it says I'm right.
Wonder what this is.
Like that.
This lens is supposed to go into a telescope that sits on a tripod.
Yeah. Give me that. And let's... We got the telescope. Why not keep making some progress while we're in this room? Because...
Wonder what goes there.
Come down here, you get this! You can insert the telescope thing right there and give it a twist. And get this puzzle. We don't know the solution yet, do we?
Not really, but I do remember that these are star signs.
Right, so if I remember correctly, we go into our phone, we go to the web, and we hit search. We could look up... I hope it's in here. It is! You look up this, and then you just put these in order according to the page. And if you do that, you get... this one, and then this one, and then this one... this one, and then this one, and then this one, these 2, that one, this one, and this one. And we get this, which...
The moon! We are still... the moon!
Now we just need to put a hint coin on the moon, and we'd be good.
Or how about a portal?
No portals. I'm gonna talk to Jane because I think she might be able to
Nancy.
give us useless information. Telescope.
Jane, did there used to be a telescope in my room?
Mm-hmm. I took it outside to look at the stars. But if you want it back, you'll have to play a game with me.
I
Game
knew you were going
time!
to say that. Okay, what's the game?
Let's see how quick your reflexes
Oh,
are.
this
I'll
one.
time you. If you get the puzzle done in time, I'll return the telescope. If not, then you'll have to try again.
I had a hard time with this one. Your turn, Boobla.
Fine. Let's
On
go.
the mark, get set, go!
Dude.
5 minutes.
Forget. Oh, it does lock in place. Good.
Yes.
I think that's one. Will you give me the piece? Alright, let's start by getting a bit better view of this.
Start with
mess.
the corners. Start with the corners.
Did that lock in? It did. Good. And then this one goes there.
Easiest way to do any puzzle is to start with every corner and then work from there.
That is correct. That's how I solve puzzles. I haven't solved a puzzle in a long... Well, I should clarify. I haven't solved a puzzle that's not in a video game in a long time.
Okay, so you mean a jigsaw puzzle?
Yeah, like one of these, but in
That's the
real
word that
life.
you were looking for. That doesn't go there, but that probably goes there. Oh, no. There we go.
Lied to me.
Or not. I don't know, I can't see, it's just colors. It's a lot harder when you're not actually doing the thing.
4 minutes.
Shut up, Jane. We're getting there. We got several pieces of progress in. Oh, come on, that should have worked.
I think it goes on the bottom. Or not.
No, there's
I
not
don't know,
really
I
a
guess.
good room in the bottom. Can't tell which way's up for this. Oh, I figured it out. This way's up. And it goes right there. Cool.
The hardest thing about this puzzle is just how abstract it is. That does not go there, because that person does not have 3 eyes.
You go here. I realize I don't think I even needed to rotate these pieces. They all seem to be the right orientation.
Which begs the question, why'd they add a rotation feature?
Because senior mode. Senior mode is harder, and I bet you would have to rotate.
Or die trying.
Hang on. Aha, you do have to rotate in this
3
one.
minutes.
Shut up, Jane. We're done. You didn't even need to give me the reminder.
There.
You won. Good show. I'll put the telescope back in your room first chance I get.
Let's talk about this.
The lady in black you saw in Linda's room. Did she look like anyone you know?
Like I said before, I couldn't really see her face, but she was kind of dressed like the lady in the Great Hall.
Which lady?
Eleanor. I know it sounds weird. That's why I didn't want to tell anyone. It's too creepy. Sometimes I wonder if I just dreamed it all up. Mrs. Drake is always saying I have a rampant imagination.
I should get going.
Come back soon.
Alright, and now, what time is it? It is, that's not the clock.
It would be rude to use it now.
Stop
12:45.
with the noises. Thank you. 1943. Which...
Oh, you meant in game. I thought you meant in real life.
No, I meant in the game. What's 1943 o'clock? Like 8? 7?
Hang on. I'm thinking. 24 is 12, so 24, 23, 22, 21, 19, so...
7 o'clock. Okay. And now, we need to buy some time for Jane to put the thing back. So...
Everything just jumped, so I don't know if you heard a damn thing I said.
Nope. I sure didn't. Alright, call the cook!
Boar's Head Pub, this is Tommy.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew. I'm supposed to call you if I want some food.
Right. Nancy Drew, out at the old Blackmoor Manor, are you? Coo, you must be Hank Marvin up there. Pity about your kitchen, but we'll fix you up for some Bexon posh. Just tell me what you'd like.
Okay. What do you have?
We've got some loop-de-loop, bangers and mash, a real fine pinky and perky, and a delicious dog's eye, me fork and knife, just rubber-ducked.
Oh, boy.
Hello?
Could you repeat that?
Sure, we've got some loop-de-loop, bangers and mash, pinky and perky, and a dog's eye, and they're all Robin Hood.
What you in the mood for?
Well, I know we're supposed to get bangers and mash, but I kind of want to see what the other ones are, so let's go for the dog's eye.
Can I have the dog's eye?
That'll make me Gooseberry right proud. Uncle Fred and Johnny Rudder?
Okay.
All right then, we'll come round and leave it at your Rory. Oh, and we've got no hot potato about, so it may take a bit, but we'll have it up to you in no time. Fish and taters.
I always wondered why man was like, well, alright, we'll come around and leave it to your Rory. Anyway, it's some fun time. if my notes are correct, I believe you can use this egg to dial the last button and get a special phone call.
Oh, Susanna, don't you cry for me. I come from Alabama with a banjo on my knee. Diddly-dee-dee. Yee-yellow.
Fun. You couldn't see that, but they just sang Old Susanna to us.
Ah. Oh, I never noticed the picture of Anubis.
Oh, cool. Now we just need to wait for the order to get here.
You know what's ironic? He's my favorite Egyptian god, but I don't like what he's the god of.
Fun.
That must be the food I ordered.
He's the god of funerals.
A
Swell.
meat pie. That dog's eye thing had me worried. This smells delicious. And Uncle Fred and Johnny Rudder are just plain old bread and butter.
Yum.
That was really good.
I hope we'll get to see all of them because I'm like curious of what the other ones are.
Well, unfortunately, we don't actually need to order any more food, so...
I know. I'm just curious, you know. I
We'll
don't
take a
know
look.
English speak.
We'll take a
The key
look.
fits, but it won't turn. I need to put some kind of grease in there first.
I should
You
have had
forgot
Nancy
your
look
Johnny
at that.
Rudder.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the Johnny Rudder, then, to satisfy you, we'll order something else while we solve the puzzle.
I can use my Johnny Rudder to
Fantastic.
grease up that lock outside Jane's room.
And actually,
Everything
we're almost
but
out of time,
bangers and
too.
mash. Yeah, we can choose best about anything but bangers and mash and also dog's eye because we've seen those. I'm curious what the others are.
Boar's Head, this is Tommy.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew. I'd like to order some food.
Sure, we've got some loop-de-loop bangers and mash, pinky and
let's
perky
have
and a
some
dog's
loop-de-loop.
eye, and they're all
right.
over the hood.
I'll have some loop-de-loop.
Okay, one loop-de-loop. Uncle Fred and Johnny Rudder?
Okay.
All right then, we'll come round and leave it at your Rory. Baked potato.
Bye to you, too. And this next puzzle's
Baked
gonna
potato.
take... It's sweet old...
You saw him right. You saw him right. That picture of Anubis, the one with the jackal head.
Yeah, I see it. Anyway.
And next to him is Horus, who served under Ra, the sun god.
Rah, rah, I don't know. Lady Gaga songs. Is there something quick
I've
we
had
can
that song stuck in my head ever since Sing came out.
I need the key.
Stop
Thanks
saying
a
I
lot,
need the key.
Gunther. Did you get your Johnny Rudder?
We have one Johnny Rudder, yeah.
Hi, Nancy.
Let me see something. Nope.
I should get going.
Au revoir.
You wanted to grease up that keyhole with the Johnny Rudder and use the key in it.
Right, but that's gonna take too long to solve. So we're gonna stare at the keyhole, and we're gonna end the episode here. So next time on Nancy Drew, the Curse of Blackmoor Manor, we're gonna just shove some butter up this keyhole. See you guys then.
Gosh, I hate Discord.